Okay, everyone, before this video starts, I just want to say if you could head over to driplestudios.wixsite.com/driplestudios, link is in the description. It's our new website. Basically just about our games and stuff like that. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Survival Island tutorial we're making on Cat Castle Stranded. Well, that's our name for it. On Scratch. In this episode we're going to be making it so you can click the tree. It will give you some sticks. Now I know I said last episode there was some bugs which we were going to fix, but we haven't yet. We will do them. I don't know whether this episode or another one, but we will do them. So first things first, we want to head over to the tree. Now just like the coconut, we have it so it broadcasts a message. So you know what? We can drag this into the tree and it will stay there, and now it should be in your tree up here. Move that down. And now we want to make it broadcast a new message, and we'll call this wood pickup. Now we need to make some sticks. So we're going to go over to sprites. We're going to paint a new sprite. We're going to name this sprite Stick. Oh, well, I guess we'll call the costume Stick, but it doesn't really matter. And now, we basically just want to draw a stick, so... So what I do this is a part of your pen. So I'm going to go this orange brand. I'm trying to run it on this table. If you train, you can call it all over. And I'm going to use the rest of this. So click the walk in. I'm going to use a subject. I'm actually start with use a strong thing to now make and now you can just kind of like make your own adjustments to it. Now obviously this is going to be my stick. You can make yours as interesting as you want. Well, although we will change the size to, let's say, 25. That's a good size. Now, the thing with the tree is you have it so you can click it and then it becomes sticks, and then you have to harvest them. So the way we'll do this is one of two ways. What we want to do is do the classical events. When green flag clicked, you should be pretty familiar with this now. Hide. We won't do a go-to just yet. In fact, actually, we'll click play. Okay, now that we're in, we want to make it so. For now, we'll just quickly show it. If we just go down and click show. Okay, now we've got our stick over here. I'm going to just place this thing right there. And now we can say, when green flag clicked, then go to, and then the new coordinates. And then I receive, and now we want to say, okay, actually we've done this wrong, sorry. We do want to keep the wood pickup, but for now we want to type in broadcast tree destroy. Now also whilst I'm here, I just want to mention that we've got a new update for console clicker scheduled for the 15th of June at 3 PM Greenwich Mean Time. So stay tuned for that. Link to console clickers in the description. We have a couple of new games in the works, but we can't say anything about them yet because it's too early to. But anyway, continuing. Yeah, so we got tree destroy, then hide. So boom, and there we go. And now what we want is when we want to go to the stick. When I receive tree destroy, we want to show. And here's the interesting part. We want to kind of clone ourselves. Create a clone of myself, as you can see here. But the only problem with that is it's just cloning it, which we don't kind of want. We want to make it so it spawns in a set amount of time, a set amount of them. So we'll do when I receive tree destroy a show. Now there's a few ways of doing this, some are really complicated, and there's this easy one. We could use the pen to kind of stamp it, we could use the clone, which is a lot laggier, but the way we're going to do it is we're going to duplicate the stick, and that's the wrong thing. Duplicate the stick, and this will be called stick 2. And this stick can go in another position, which will be there, and then we just need to change the go to. Now you can make these sticks randomly spawn, and it's a bit more complicated. The way you have to do that is kind of change variable, or set a variable. You have to create a new variable named something such as stick spawn or something like that, and then click that. We may go through this in another video, but I'm not sure, maybe later. And then you'd put in a pick random one to say how many sticks you want, 5, and then we'd say if this variable equals 2, then show and stuff like that for each one. For now, that's all we want. I'm going to do one more stick just to be interesting. And then this one could go over here. And hide. Right, now that we've got our sticks, we need to make it so you can click them. So what we do is we say, when the sprite clicked, we want to hide. And then broadcast, you guessed it. Where is it? Broadcast. It doesn't exist anymore. Okay, never mind. And broadcast stick pickup. And then we just want to drag this into this rock. Oh, whoops, it's doing that thing again. So remember when it does that, just click that button there. And we want to drag it into this stick. And this stick. Now, there's a few things we're going to do here. You know what? Actually, no, don't worry, I was thinking of something else, but it automatically does that. I was going to say about hiding and stuff, but don't worry. We've already got it, so it does that. So, now, we now need to make an inventory stick, which we know how to do that. It's the inv coconut, basically. So, in fact, actually, the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to duplicate... No, I'm not. No. I'm going to do this properly, rather than being lazy. So we're going to duplicate just one stick. You need to duplicate one. So that's right click and then click duplicate. And you want to rename this to inv stick, just like how we did with the coconut and rock. We'll set this to be a bit bigger, but we'll do that later. Now all we want to do is, if you look at the inv coconut, we've got when green flag clicked, hide, and then go to blah blah blah. We'll just drag that into there because we're lazy. We're lazy like that. We'll drag that one into there, and that one into there. And now we've got some more scripts. Now we can get rid of that, and that, and that. Clean up this. When green flag clicked, set. Oh dear, I accidentally deleted the coconut variable. Cancel, I do not want to delete the coconut variable. We want to set a new variable, basically. So we go back down to variables, and we click make a variable. And then here, we type in a nice old sticks, and then OK. Now here we do set, we also hide sticks. Set sticks to 0, change sticks by 1 whenever you receive stick pickup. And now if we was to click play, so now we click this, and we got our sticks, which is awesome. And we click stick, and stick, and stick, and we click E for our inventory. Now we stop here. Now, the problem we have here is we need this stick, which we need to actually go to the front for a minute. Go to front layer. Oh damn, apparently it is. Alright, I've made an upsie. Awesome. Now just click play again. Okay, now we click E. And we find out where this stick is. Aha! It's because we don't have it shown right now. So show. And done. Drag that. I'll put it roughly there. And now go back to inventory. This is the easiest way. And show it again by clicking E. There we go. And now go back over to our stick here. Make this maybe 50. That's too big. 40. Just got to play around with sizes and stuff. That's a bit better. There we go. And now we want it to. So if you go to coconut, we've got a show variable coconuts thing here. Now this we're gonna drag into the inv stick. And boom, look at that easiness. Now what we've got is go to the front layer already, just here for us. Whoops. And that's saying if we press show variable sticks and then hide variable sticks. And if we quickly show the variable by pressing E, we can drag the variable to be where we want it to be. Boom, now we've got sticks. Now the reason why we're making sticks is because next episode we're going to start on some interesting stuff. Now, what we're going to do now is go over a bunch of bugs. So, first things first, let's die. Let's just die, okay? Oh, that's a bug straight away. That sounds kind of bad. Let's just die. But you know what I mean. There's already a bug right there. So, what we want to do is hide variable sticks. And boom. There we go. Done. Right, let's go. Let's click play. And this time we're not going to eat anything. We're just going to let ourselves die. Now, we are going to be doing some hunger improvement when we start on oxygen, which is going to be probably in a couple of episodes. Now, we will be doing more to underwater, but we're going to get mainland done first, probably. Right, so now that we're in, we're just going to starve ourselves, although we should. Very much going to see, we now have a rock. We now have a coconut. The stick is not in the go-to position, but we can fix that. We now have a stick. We now have 2 sticks. We now have 3 sticks. Let's quickly fix the go-to position whilst we're here. So you can do that just by re-dragging it to where you want it to be. Look at these coordinates. Go over to motion. Get rid of them. Replace it with that. And boom. And now we'll just quickly die. Da, da, da. Boom, boom, boom. There's a few things we need to fix here. You might not have it depending on how big your island is, but like, look, you can walk out on blue, which we don't want. Anyway, as you can see, our hunger's depleted, but we're not dead. And the question is, why is that? There we go, now we're dead. There we are. So as you can see, when we die, we want it to hide. So first things first, what we can do for the hunger, just add in a hide right there. Easy. Now we want to do the same with the cat. Both cats, actually. So to do this, we're going to go to events. When I receive death, hide, and we can drag this into the cat underwater, and the exact same thing. Receive death, hide, boom, and hunger bar now hides anyway whenever you die. So now, oh, we might need to do it with the tree and rock and stuff as well. So there's quite a few things we need to hide. Basically, we basically need to do it with everything, apart from play, quit, and settings, and on and off toggle, and plane. But all of these here, we need to do it. So when I receive death, we're gonna actually, to make this easier, drag this into our backpack. I have a few things in my backpack already, just ignore them. They're for other games I'm working on. So we're going to the tree, open our backpack, drag this in. Coconut, drag it in. Inventory, drag it in. Rock, drag it in. Now the reason we've got to do this is because for every possible outcome of how people could die, there'll be more deaths in the future. We'll have health bars, but right now, just focusing on these basics. We've already done the hunger bar. Death, we don't need to do it with. Sticks, we'll do it. Boom, boom, boom. And last but not least, boom. There we go, that's everything now. Now when we die, we shouldn't have anything pop up. If we do, we'll fix it next episode. Just let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it for this episode. How long's it been? 20 minutes, that's about right, really. So, we'll just give it a test. Now, I've been recording for 20 minutes. This video has probably been shortened down to maybe 17, 18 minutes. But, it is what it is. So, we'll just die again. We'll even do some weird thing here, look. This is a bug we've got to fix. If you press spacebar when you're in the water, you can still go back to the water. But we'll fix that in the future. We'll just kind of wait. Ooh, in the future, when we work on our hunger bar, we'll make it so the time goes down randomly. You lot can do that by yourselves if you want. It's very simple. It's kind of like a challenge for you. All it is as simple as using the pick random number thing. Now, like I said, if you don't have issues with your project and you want to have a look at like bugs and stuff, you can go check out in the description. We've got a link to this very game. It is shared, as you can see up here. It is actually shared onto Scratch. But it's there to be played, obviously. I don't know if it's not very good at the moment, but it's there to be played and more. If you have a bug, you can come back and ask us for help. If you still don't know what it is, you can comment to this project. Just click C inside. There we are. See, it's all working. Click C inside and just kind of have a look at the script, see what you've got that's different to our script and stuff like that. Please don't be just remixing the whole project. Like, yeah, we appreciate people remixing our projects and stuff. Like, if you're gonna remix it to make it even better, then great. But please don't just steal the whole project, because otherwise we'll just take it off of Scratch. Because it's not fair on others who are actually working hard to make this. And it's not fair on us who are actually spending our own time to make these videos that help you lot out, which we love doing. But, you know, if people are just going to steal our whole project, then we will have to stop doing it. So, please don't be stealing the whole project. Just go in, have a look at it. If you want to remix it and make it even better, great. However, if you're just going to steal the whole thing, don't ruin the fun for everyone else. So, anyway, that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Check out the description for our website and more information about our games and stuff. And bye.